much shit going on in this reading. Aquarius! This is you, babes. There's so much stuff going on right now. And you know what? I gotta say, if it suits you, it suits the Aquarian attitude of not wanting to settle into a specific thing or never really wanting to be tagged down, not ever wanting a decision to be made for them, wanting to make the decision themselves. Now, sometimes it's not such good decisions. And ultimately, I gotta say, if you were worried about a situation, if you're struggling with a situation, if you were up shit's creek, I'm going to tell you this right now, Aquarius. Jesus just saved your life. Oh, yes. He just sent a life raft and a boat to come get your stupid ass. Because honestly, you know, it's just we need you. That's why, man. You know, this is not the time when you die in the movie. It's not. You know, it's like, you know, when you're watching a movie and you're like they're dead. Even though this seems impossible, it's like Jon Snow. Did anybody really believe that he died? Was anybody like really convinced he wasn't coming back? You know, of course it was. Of course it was. And that's the kind of sense of like, oh, Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Oh my God. That's you, man. Return of the motherfucker Mac, yeah. Because ultimately there is some shit that was sinking around you. And I honestly think for some of you, this could combine into all the other craziness, which is creativity. It may have seemed like, I don't know, it could come down to something as simple as writer's block, right? Of this feeling of like, I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go in. And I've done blocked myself into this corner. So what is supposed to happen? Yes. So what is supposed to happen? And ultimately, what is supposed to happen is you're gonna open yourself up to faith. That's what you're gonna do. Because the answer isn't gonna come from you, it's gonna come from the divine. And you're going to allow it, because honestly, this path, this road is a turn that's basically being taken for you. It's a shift. And I think it's you seriously are like, take the fucking wheel, huh? Like you're happy, you like happily at this point relinquish it, because it's not about control for you. It's not about you being in control of somebody else. It's that you don't like people being in control of you. That's the thing. You're not out there trying to take control over other people's shit. You just want to be sure that somebody isn't dictating what you have to be and what you have to do. And I feel like you've hit an impasse with a certain set of rules, a certain set of criteria, a certain set of expectations that people are kind of thrusting upon you. And ultimately, it kind of blocked you in some ways. It kind of made you shut down. Okay, shh. It kind of, sorry, I know that was random. It kind of made you shut down. But it may be a good thing that you shut down. It's almost like this shutdown was part of your success. It's almost like you needed to get away or be selfish for a while, right? To just sort of like calm yourself and take some space. I think that's what essentially what it is, because isolation is really helping to transform you. Now, this could very well be that you needed a break from a relationship as well. This could very well have been that. Whatever it is in your life, you needed a chance to step back from something that felt like a door in your, just like a clog, something that wasn't moving, to give you some sort of emotional clarity that you really needed. Now, this could have come around the full moon. This could definitely be a timestamp, because you got two full moons, multiple full moons here. So there's a sense of something coming to a head, something coming to a bulk, like emotions like boiling to the surface, and it just had a burst, right? So there was a lot of clarity that could have happened around this past full moon, because holy crap, was that fucking emotional or what? Oh, that was emotional shit, you know? And you needed some downtime, and I hope that you took it for yourself, because honestly, there is just a sense of it really clarified things, and it's almost like the choices don't seem, it's like the choice was made. Like you've made the decision, you've made the choice, and it's almost like now you confidently and very strongly are going to walk that path, or that you've become some sort of authority figure. But we'll get to that later. Just some sense of stability and confidence that has been restored where you were having a lot of trouble. I will say this, I'm very, very, very glad that in some ways it was your friends that helped to carry you through this whole time. Just a sense of them and their support and their unwavering love for you and concern for everything that you are. This is that beautiful sense of your friends got your fucking back no matter what, and nobody's gonna stop them from getting your back or having your back. Your friends have got your back, and it's a really beautiful thing. It's like coming up from behind. This is a sense of a joy coming into your life, almost like a reminder in some ways of the good times and the good things. A little bit of joviality and lightening can be spending time with your children as well, to remind you of a more innocent time, a more innocent existence when things were much better. But because there is something about leaving, about walking away, realizing a situation doesn't work for you anymore, or that your time in that situation was done, and so now you have to take leave of that. And there this could be a send-off or a sense of there may be people who are reluctant to see you go, so reluctant that they might try to trap you and suck you in. So there could be some sort of manipulation that you're dealing with, right? That kind of resistance that you're dealing with is manipulation, a sense of you can't make it on your own, you can't do it, you're not worth it, or just this sense of I'm not going to be happy without you. You can't leave me. You're turning my world upside down. Some sort of sense of not wanting to let things go because somebody needs you, because they're looking at a situation, or you could flip the energies around too, of course, but it's like they need you. They look at you, they want you, they're almost covetous of you. It's kind of that greedy. I call this my Professor Slughorn card, because that's kind of what he is. He kind of like is Professor Slughorn. He likes to collect things. He likes to collect them and put them on his shelf. But ultimately, it's like, how would you feel if you were the thing that was put on somebody's shelf? Are you a collector's item? Are you somebody that doesn't have a right to have a life of their own? Were you feeling like that in some ways? Or just this sense of somebody wanted what you have and tried to like get away with it and make away with it. There's a lot of covetous energy here of looking at something from afar, seeing it from across the room and wanting it, even though you don't really completely know it. Wanting something is not the same as respecting it. It's not the same thing as loving it. Definitely not. But there's definitely almost a sense of really desiring something. Maybe something that's forbidden to you right now, or maybe you're the forbidden fruit for somebody. Because ultimately there's a sense of, see, this is where I think it's you though, standing in your confidence, standing in your power, right? That's that sense of like having authority over yourself, not being scared to stand alone, being dignified and having pride. Excuse me. I'm so cold in my room right now. Yeah, like there's a silent serenity and dignity about maybe an object of your desire that's going to send you straight to fucking hell. I know it sounds so horrible, but there's a sense of trying to escape it, trying to get out of it. Oh, that's fucking it. It's like I don't know what you did, but it's like you're trying to get out of it. You're trying to you couldn't resist the temptation and you dove right into the situation, and ultimately you got yourself stuck in a pit. And it's almost like in some ways you couldn't help yourself. You were just led along, like that cartoon in the cartoon when that food wafts to them and it just sort of carries them by their nostrils. Like that's almost what it was for you. That siren's call that you couldn't resist. Now this is definitely somebody keeping you, a crowd. People, maybe in this case, your friends trying to hold you back or keep you back from a situation that they knew you would be getting yourself into trouble with. They didn't want you to get in trouble. They cared about you, and it's almost like as much resistance, right? They're like, anytime you hear no, what do you want? You want it even more. It makes you want it even more. But they weren't trying to hold you back. In this case, because this card has a specific meaning, but in this case, I don't think it was that they had any, they were trying to hold you back from fucking up, right? That's what they were trying to step in and remind you, hey, appreciate what you have, appreciate what's in front of you, or you're going to lose it and you're going to get sucked down into shit and you're going to turn your life into shit, and we don't want to see this happen to you. So please, please, please stop looking in that direction, but you just kept on looking in that direction, and ultimately something came to an head. And you're going to be very, very happy for this. There's that sense of coming to your senses, of awakening and realizing, holy fuck, what the hell did I do? But this is the good news. Luck is on your side. Now, I don't know how you're getting out of this. Certainly, I'm going to pull a full tarot card spread, of course. I don't know how you're getting out of this, but I can say this to you right now. And that's why I don't know if it's you or them, because this card says somebody is thinking about you right now. Right now, or you're thinking about somebody. No, but I think it's somebody's thinking about you right now. They can't actually stop thinking about you. You're like the center of their fantasies. And ultimately, there's this sense of like messages coming through. Of course, it could be a creative breakthrough too, right? All of a sudden, like all this craziness and all this trouble, you're actually able to channel it into a create. Oh, I just saw 1111. Oh my God, stop. It's almost like bing, you've awakened. It's like awakening, right? That 1111 awakening. And suddenly you realize and all of this crap starts to like shower you and be your sort of like spiritual awakening. And it like inspiration. It comes to you like inspiration. And oh my God, blessings are showering on you from above because of this sort of creative genius that's just struck you. You have it, use it, channel it into that, that conduit that you can make work for you. Somebody can't take their mind off of you. And it could very well be this sense of somebody's noticing you. Somebody who could open up opportunities is noticing you. So all this crap and all this craziness is actually it's actually like you're turning it into something that's good for you. I love that energy. I really do. Let's get into your, hold on. I gotta get a jacket on. I'm so cold. Ta-da! I know. It's like, boop, boop. I know. For you guys. For me, it was like, not like that. But anyway, I was so cold that it was starting to help me. It was starting to like hurt my focus. So thank you for that little glitch. Oh my God. Yeah. So let's get into the animal totem cards and really see. Let's get into some specifics here for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Oh, okay. Trying to blend in. Trying to be like, nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. There's a lot of energy here. Let's see where you end up is, oh, shit. I mean, clearly where you end up is in abundance and happiness. I'll show it to you, definitely. That's what I'm here for. Let's see where you started out. So, okay. You took a leap of faith. Watch your words and take a leap of faith. It's almost like you fucking didn't listen to Jiminy Cricket and you just opened your mouth and you said something. So this definitely has to do with a statement, but almost there's a sense of like going along with what was easy, because this is like that parrot energy, that sense of like going along with what was easy, or saying what was easy, like maybe even holding back a little bit. Yeah, which really puts you into a compromised position of just kind of like the poison started to grow inside of you, because you didn't let it out. Yeah. The poison started to grow around you and inside of you. And it's almost like spirit tapped you and was like, what the fuck are you doing, Aquarius? Why are you making these choices? Because you're capable of so much more. It's almost like you're channeling all of that energy. That's what it is. Like spirit stepped in when you were at your lowest moment. At a moment where you were sort of manipulated and just going along with the flow, and maybe doing things that were really unhealthy and bad for you. Could have been actually even putting toxins into your body that were just poisoning you. And then spirit, all of a sudden, divine intervention came What was this divine intervention? Something patience could have been a Pisces, because there's a lot of Piscean energy here. There's just that sense of healing and nurturing. Could have been a father figure that came in. Somebody who was filled with patience and who had a lot of resources to help you out. But ultimately, they were just vigilant, and they helped you back to health. This definitely has to do with healing. This is emotional healing, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to sort of melt away into the feelings, act as if. It's almost like you were trying to pretend you were something that you were not, and that everything was okay when it actually wasn't. And that could have been why you started to act out. Clear out the clutter, Cancer energy. This is a sense of going through transformation, being ready to finally let go of what you used to be, something that was very much like a tadpole. You know, it was directed, almost like directed, had to go along with the current, and you didn't like that. You didn't like the feeling of, I have to go along, I have to do what everybody else is doing. No, I have ideas, and I have something of my own, this creative genius of my own. And ultimately, I think that's where you took the turn. You threw your whole self into some sort of project or idea that was all your own. 100% like putting your whole self into it. Now, this is Sagittarius energy. So what this means is, and this is like Aquarian energy, but ultimately it's Thanksgiving. So there's something going on in Thanksgiving that you're finally going to be able to relinquish and release and let it go, and, basically curve in the other direction and put your whole self in. Oh, this is Sagittarius. Okay, hold on. So so definitely your past was influencing your future. There was some sort of like shadow looming in the past. Now, all of this past is coming up now, maybe because it's actually coming up now. So Mercury is going into Scorpio, and I already said there's shit coming up from the past, and it's emotional stuff again. So be wary, be prepared for another sort of emotional shitstorm, or there could be a Scorpio coming back into your life from the past. Really, this is just to confront it and put it to an end, ultimately, because there's a sense of watch out, there's something coming back. And it's like walking in a spider's web. It's very manipulative energy. It's, I want you, I want to trap you, I want I want to suck you back into where we used to be. And you're like, nope, hell fucking no. I'm looking toward the future, motherfucker. You're not sucking me back anywhere. I am staying far, far away from this flame, because I have a future. And if I don't stay away from that flame, I don't have a future. And me not having a future, that's not a choice right now. That's not an option. Okay? I have a future. I see my future. So I'm not risking it on this shit, because there was some heavy shit. Claim your independence. This is Aries energy, but ultimately it's playful energy. It's that sense of falling. It's like landing on all 4 feet. That's what it is. You may feel like you are falling, but you're going to land on your feet. And you have already landed on your feet, and you're just refusing to go back to a place where you're compromised, because you like the strength that you feel inside of yourself. Let spirit be your guide. This is a sense of, I know I'll land on my feet. Spirit is going to take you there. And it is through work with spirit. It is through messages and just trusting and becoming more spiritual and taking that alone time to really get in touch with yourself, your deep sensibilities, trusting spirit, trusting that spirit's going to lead you to the right place, because it is. You're not alone in this at all. And this is time to collaborate. Okay. So it's almost like spirit is taking you. It's like once you've gotten your independence, you may be afraid to get into another partnership right now because of all the shit that happened in the past. But spirit is leading you to the right collaboration, the collaboration that you actually need in your life, that's going to be good for you and take you places and get you someplace. But see, that's why I'm making the sign of the cross, man. Hallelujah. There's that sense of, that's why you don't trust. because you remember there are nuances coming up from the past of, I don't want somebody to take my energy away from me again. I don't want somebody to take control of me again. I don't want to ever be in that situation again. But this is a collaboration that's actually going to move your way forward. There's so much profit and abundance here. This is you learning from the past so that you stay in control and you don't let somebody take like this. You don't let somebody take your control away from you because you've learned from the past. Now you know how to handle this abundance. Like, you're ready for the abundance that's coming into your life. You're ready for this opportunity that's going to be presented to you through partnership with somebody else. You're ready for that opportunity, Aquarius, because you get it. You learn from the past and you have a sense of yourself now. This is a sense of, I'm me. I don't have to explain myself to you. I can stink. I can put myself in flowers. I can be a skunk who wears flowers. But you have the confidence in you that you didn't have before. And that's what's really changed, what's really different. And ultimately, everything is coming through you anyway. You're the one guiding this. You're the one leading it. You're the talent. You're the talent. That's what I'm trying to say, Aquarius. You're the talent. So obviously, this is a sense of like, they need you. Knowing that they need you. You're in a different place right now is what I'm saying. You're in a much different place. You're in a place where you are in control simply because it's coming through you. They need you. You're the talent, whether it's writing talent, whether it's medical talent, whatever it is, you're the way forward. So it's like there's no way that you can repeat the past, but that's the struggle that you had is like, this is fucking getting lost in your emotion and getting lost in your emotions in order to what? In order to feel better about yourself. Remember who the fuck you are, right? Because you're not who you used to be. And it's almost like the memory of who you used to be coming back to haunt you and try to bring you back down. No. Say hell no. Aquarius, let's get into your angel messages. But before we do, please click subscribe if you have not already and help the channel grow. And because there's a new Aquarius video every single Wednesday that comes out for you guys. It's Aquarius specific, so look for it Wednesday morning between 5 and 6 a.m. Pacific time. So over on the East Coast, that's around 8 and 9 a.m. Believe me, it's here for you every single week. You can also I welcome you to join me on Instagram, born_without_boundaries over on Instagram, where I do a daily live tarot card reading so we can interact over on Instagram. Please follow me over there. And then, of course, there's all that Vimeo extended content. And if you subscribe over on Vimeo, you get it actually like a day in advance. You get it as soon as it uploads. So you can get like a sneak peek in it. And of course, that's where I also upload the astrological forecasts that I do every single week now. So you can know what to expect with the astrology for the week. I post everything to my website. And if you subscribe to those emails, you will get email blasts when everything is fresh and new too. So thank you so much and enjoy Born Without Boundaries. Let's get into your angel messages. Yes, there's an extended video. If you want to go over there now, you can. The extended link is in the description box below. But please stick around because the angel messages are an important part of this message. Oh, wow. Something was stuck. Hold up. Let's just make sure. Okay. Transformation. It's right on top. I don't play. I'm not kidding. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. This is you leveling up. And yeah, this is another transformation that you're going through, which is probably why you have to feel all these emotions. Your transformations tend to be very emotional because you kind of like bottle your emotion for so long that to transform, you have to release it. Creative potential, which we talked about in the reading. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires. This is inspiration. Thank God. It's almost like a big old weight lifted off of your shoulder. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love. So are you admitting that you finally love somebody again? Is that what you're scared of? I'd be interested to know. I'll see in the romance reading. Positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Oh my God, you need to let yourself be in love. You just need to let it happen, man. Stop resisting. Mindfulness. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. Oh, and they are thinking of you. Oh, let's get into tarot and get the dirty deets. That link is below. I'll see you guys over there, Aquarius.